Yes, sir. It is time for some football. Welcome to the Twitch channel. As we always do, the Collegiate Sim Football Alliance is going to wrap up week number 2 in the beginning of season number 6. I hope everyone is doing well tonight on this Friday. It's time to get some more football action in your face. You already know we got to get back on Twitch for you boys. Shout out to the homies in the Discord, all of our affiliates, all the good stuff. But it's going to be a great one tonight. A lot of star power between these two teams here. The East Augusta University Blue Lobsters taking on the Lake Geneva Owls. What can we say about these two teams that hasn't already been said? East Augusta, last time they was in the championship game, they lost in season 5, but the season before that they actually took the crown. Just to give you all some background on how good this team has been, they are one of our OG teams. 3 of our OG teams are actually here in the CSFA for this season. We'd love to see the other 2 teams get back into the fold. That's OCSU, our last OG team, and OTech, Orlando Tech. Can't wait to see those 2 teams back into the fold, but if you bring enough people, we'll have no choice but to put them on. So make sure you show some love to your people and bring them on in again. Can't wait to see those 2 hit the field, because I already know Orlando and OCSU will have new fields to go to. So yeah, that'll be fun right there. But on the other side here, Lake Geneva, they're one of our latest teams to join the league. They have a lot coming on for them. They've been playing well, especially since last season. They came off of a 0-12 season and then moved up into the playoffs all in one swoop, and they're trying to show that it's their time to shine in the CSFA. They're doing their thing up in Wisconsin, and that is what we will be tonight for this one. Let me go ahead and flip over to the verdict, show you what's happening. I kind of let a little bit of the juice out of the bag a little bit earlier, said that they were the favorites, but this is what they're showing. All 4 developers are saying that LG is going to win by a fairly decent margin, except for Danny, from what I'm seeing, by 2 points. But the 1K Sims is saying 86% in the favor of LGU. But as we all know, all of that does not matter. All matters is what's going to happen when it is game time. Let's go ahead and hit that play game button just like that. Let's get these boys on the field. All the settings look good before I hit it, so I'm ready to see it. But here we are in Wisconsin. Here's the new field there, also known as Phillies Field, if you're familiar with the Axis setup here. Of course, not all the teams have all their fields, but hey, we're gonna get this one rolling here in Wisconsin. Welcome to the last game of week number 2 as Magic Mahomes takes that 1-2 around the 26. And it looks like East Augusta is going to start this one off. They're going to be in the white and the dark blue unis here. Probably one of my favorite jersey sets, I must say. But Jackson's looking for a man to the right side. That's not going to happen. It's going to be 2nd and 10. We'll definitely need to see his development throughout the season. He's a freshman. He's looking to get his first win of the season, but Dean Schmidt is going to get sniped immediately. And it looks like Carrasco Jovic getting his first tackle right out the gate. 3rd and 11 coming already. Shout out to the people in the chat. I only see 2 of you, but I love you just for joining. Jackson tosses it in. It's going to be incomplete. Very nicely covered there from Lake Geneva. It's going to be 4th and 11. I already spoke a little bit about it in the intro in the Discord. East Augusta has a new face of their as their school admin. There goes Anthony Spencer with the return. Shakes one man. He's going to take it close to midfield. So Lake Geneva is going to start out with some primo field position here as they set up 1st and 10. They only scored 10 points in the last game against CHP, so they're looking to change that here. A great drive will definitely start him at the right foot. There goes Namie McNamerson with his first catch. Gonna get a gain of 4 on that one. 2nd and 6. A lot of firepower here on this Lake Geneva team. Looks like the homie Robert Thump was on the move right there. Namie's gonna get the carry up the middle. And he's going to get close, but not quite to the first down mark like they wanted to. 3rd and 4 coming. Will they air it out this time around? That's the question. Yes, they are. Henry across the middle of the field finds McGowan, and he's going to get the first down to the 31. A nice play there by Benjamin Henry, getting that first pass off to Sean McGowan. He was only held to, I believe, 1 catch, but Henry's again looking for a man. He's going to take off to run. He's going to run over a man to get some more yards. 2nd and 4 coming. Gotta love that fast-paced collegiate action here in the CSFA. LGU already in range for some real good points here, and Naaman McNamerson's going to make it 3rd and 1. Down at the 22-yard line, definitely field goal range. And they set up in the pistol here, moving thump all the way to the right. Henry's going to quick pitch left side, and Shepard's going to catch it, drag the feet, keep the drive alive there for the Owls. A nice out route there by Matt Shepard. He's a senior. He's going to be heading to that draft pretty soon. And he's trying to make his name in the little leagues here. Nick Nameson's trying to break away, and he's going to get tied up by one of his defensive players. There goes Coltrane, getting offered to free agency and getting onto the field here. Augusta said they need some help on the linebacker court. They're going to give it to McNamerson. He's going to shake one man off. He's going to get maybe 2. 3rd and 10 coming. Already draining a half of a quarter on this drive. Henry's going to look. He's tossing the end zone, and Sean McGowan comes down with it. A pitch-perfect drive there for the Owls, taking flight already. And that's going to put them up top, 6-0, pending the extra point from Caroline Adrianic. Going to get it all the way through is good. And that's going to be 7-0 early there for this LGU squad. Cannot be mad at a drive like that. Single coverage. Sean McGowan's going to come down with it. Got to make sure that you double cover that man. As Magic Mahomes take this one, sheds one man, and he almost got past that second. I thought he was going to break one more, but Augusta is going to take this one as a 1st and 10 setup here at the 31. And Augusta matched the touchdown is the question. Middle of the field and over the head of Mahomes. Definitely had a man open, but you got to make sure you update those passes. Will be a lot easier to hit. 2nd down coming. Kenny Jackson still looking for his first completion, and he's going for pass attempt number 4 here. Jackson under a lot of pressure and sacked, is going down. Is going to be Kevin Cushion with the play, and they're going backwards 10 yards. Putting a lot of pressure on that freshman quarterback. That's definitely not a bad game plan. They're going to toss it deep, and almost throws a pick right there to Xavier Ali. And there's going to be 4th down real quick. Augusta does have a new kicker. If you remember the name, it's Anita. Is going to be sending that one away to the 30-yard line for Spencer. How far can he return it is a question. And he's going to get past midfield. Another great return there to move LGU inside Augusta territory. And this could definitely help their chances of getting some more points on the board. Augusta's defense needs to stand up, but Naaman McNamerson's going to roll forward for about 7. Definitely wanted to get a little bit more of an emphasis on that run game. Naaman McNamerson, definitely a top 2 running back in the CSFA. He's going to try it again and get close. 3rd and inches coming. And Augusta has a chance to get off of the field here. If they can slow down this run game, possible passing attack. They're going to try to run to the left side. A lot of blocking will give Naaman McNamerson another big gain, and that'll put him in field goal range, setting up 1st and 10. Naaman McNamerson's trying the outside, getting close to the 20. He's going to take it 2nd and 4, and it looks like LGU is going to elect to see if they can get some more energy there for Naaman McNamerson. They're going to go for the pass play. Henry under a lot of pressure, and he's going to go down for the sack. It's going to be Quentin Sands with this first sack of his CSFA career. Good job by the homie Quentin. Setting up a 5 wide receiver set here for Lake Geneva. Looking for the first. Toss it deep again for McGowan. He's just going to torch the man. It's just looking too easy. Touchdown. Lake Geneva, and they're gonna put more points on the board. Sean McGowan. Kick is up once again from Carolina's all day, and Lake Geneva's up 14-0 real quick. Looking for some sort of points here is East Augusta. Back onto the field is this offense. Magic Mahomes shakes one man, not the second, but definitely a solid return nonetheless to the 24-yard line. Cactus kill up in there. Jackson looking for a man sitting everyone deep. Is going to take off the run, and looks like they had to spy on him just in case. 2nd and 5 coming up. Handoff here to Schmidt. He's not a slouch at the running back spot. Going to take that one for about 2. 3rd and 3 coming up. Shout out to Cactus up in the chat. I see you, homie. Looking to get some more returns. I see left side. There goes Ronnie Shanahan. He's going to take the first down as we close out quarter number 1. Feel free to throw your 2s up in there. We still got some time. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Friday evening. I got some time. I'm going to make it for you. Got a little work, but we're going to make it work. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be Dean Schmidt taking that one past midfield. 2nd and 5 coming up. Thank you, Cactus. That's why you're the best. 3 for 6 so far on the day for Dean Schmidt. They're going to pass again, and Kenny Jack's going to get sacked immediately. The holding penalty really doesn't matter, but actually they're just going to take the penalty yards on that one, so I guess the sack is a race, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, you're too sweet. You know what? You have to say that. I'm just here for you guys. It's going to be Jackson under some pressure again and sacked again. Kevin Cushing, he says, I'm going to get those yards back. I don't care how much you give me penalties and stuff like that. It's going to be 3rd and 27. This Lake Geneva defense is just relentless right now. Going after this quarterback, Jackson, looking for a man left side, and almost throws an interception right there, right around midfield. But regardless of that, Lake Geneva back on offense, coming soon. Anita doing what she can with her foot. Almost at the 20 there for Anthony Spencer. He catches it that time. He doesn't run away from it like we seen in the last game. But it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Lake Geneva, so far, two attempts on offense, 2 touchdowns. And they're looking to make it 3 in a row if they can. It's going to be Henry looking for a man left side for McNamerson's going to catch that one down the sideline. And going to get inside East Augusta territory without too much resistance. This Lake Geneva's offense is clicking. And that pass game is just looking kind of serious. I'm not even going to lie to you. Benjamin Henry motioning. Looks to be Rage out to the right side. Is going to be McNamerson. Another catch out the backfield. And Benjamin Henry, he says that he's going to try to see if he can take what the defense gives him. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too greedy at times, but when you do have your matchups, why not try to get them the yards? McNamerson, he's doing it out the backfield, and now he's just going to run it for another 15 or so yards. It's going to be 1st and 10, and this Lake Geneva offense just does not look like it wants to be stopped at the current moment. Handoff, no, it's a fake, and he's going to get sacked again. It's going to be Joe Griffin, and that's his first sack of his CSFA career. So a little bit of good within the bad at the current moment for East Augusta. I think first step right now is to try to get a turnover or try to get the, what's what I'm looking for? Try to slow them down to get 3 points. But this is a good spot for this East Augusta defense here. 3rd and 15. We've seen a few 3rd downs already. They've been able to convert. Going to motion Namey out to the left side, and he's going to try to throw the thump, and not going to happen there. It's going to be 4th down, and Lake Geneva is going to be set up with a field goal attempt here. Definitely have the leg. They're definitely within range. Just got to make sure you line it up properly. And it looks like it is going to be lined up properly from 43 yards. This is the Lake Geneva showcase of their offense. We've seen a little bit of the defense last week. Didn't allow a touchdown, and up to this point, we are 5 quarters in. Has yet to let a touchdown. into their end zone. Magic Mahomes taking this one to the 21. And East Augusta still looking for some sort of offense here. A little quick motion there for Giancarlo. They're going to fake the handoff. The flags real quick. There goes Shanahan. Turns upfield. He's not going to get out of bounds there. A quick hold. And that's not going to make anything easier there for East Augusta. 1st and 20. Jackson looking, sending some people deep, comeback route, and Redding is going to get his first catch. That's a solid job by the freshman. 2nd and 12 coming up. Jackson looking across the right side and had a man, but the pass just barely off the mark. It was not a decent enough pass. Or maybe it was just the wide receiver could not exactly put the hands on the football, but there goes Shanahan. Too bad for them. It was 3rd down, but they could have seen if they could try to move the ball down the field, but they're going to have to punt the ball again. Up to this point, Lake Geneva scored every single time they had the ball. They'll have another 3 minutes to see if they could do it again, but this time this will be their longest field position here. 1st and 10 coming up. Pick the handoff, and Henry's going down again. It's going to be another sack. This time it's Kyle Lemke making the play, setting up 2nd and 19. But as we've seen earlier, Lake Geneva's shown the ability to get back into good graces of the drive. That short pass isn't really going to help them too much to pass the thump, but it's going to be 3rd and 17 here. Henry going to toss it deep again, and there goes Alex Rage getting into the mix, and that's going to make it 1st and 10. Does not care about what kind of yardage they had. They're just going to keep the ball moving in their favor. Lake Geneva under a lot of pressure. Henry's gone down again. Lemke was sack number 2. 2nd and 19 coming up. 6 tackles so far in the day, but they have been on defense longer, so that doesn't really surprise me there. Henry's looking for a man. Tossing this, going back to McNamerson, and it looks like he's just going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 18 coming. Just going to give it to McNamerson, give us some more yards here, but they'll concede that drive. East Augusta is going to call the timeout. And so far, so good here for this Lake Geneva offense, regardless of this stop. Can't be mad going up 17-0. The punt to the left side. Can they catch up to it? No, they cannot. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for East Augusta. They have 1 timeout and 1 minute to do something before the half. And if you can remember, it was Lake Geneva started off with the punt with the kickoff team, so they're going to be getting the ball back to start the half. Kenny Jackson looking quick to the right side. Jack Zappi stays in bounds, and he tiptoes for the first. And that is how you do it right there. Solid job by the fullback doing this thing. Just shed it off a dude like it was like a raindrop or something like that. I'm not just saying it just because it's raining. It's going to be Kenny Jackson again, middle of the field. And that was a dicey pass there. It looked like the wide receiver did not locate that ball like he was supposed to, but it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Jackson looking left side here and tried to reach back for the ball, dragged the foot, but could not hang on to it. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Handoff here to Schmidt. Shakes one man off, but not the second. Going backwards there. Deegan with the stop. And Lake Geneva is going to try to call a timeout, see if they could get something going. And if you look at it from an optics point of view, these are two of the top 3 kickers in the game. Lake Geneva's very own, and a nice return there by Spencer will put him right outside of the 50. Nice job. Henry looking looking deep again. There goes Carl Bringer with the play, and that's going to be another timeout called by Lake Geneva. Right on the cusp of field goal range, and LGU is not playing games on this offensive front. Henry is going to look, and he couldn't find his man. Actually, he did find the man, just couldn't put the ball where it needed to be. But it's going to be 2nd down and 10. And just a stellar game here for Henry, just looking real nice, I must say. It's going to be Henry looking for a man, going to take off to run. Got some blockers up front, and inside the 15 they go as they called their final timeout. Can't be mad at that call as they set up for the field goal, I'm assuming. Yes, they will. Let's see if they can make it 20-0. And it looks like they're going to do just that from 30. And a pitch perfect drive here for Lake Geneva. At this point, they're going to go 6 straight quarters without allowing a touchdown by their defense. Solid job overall from this Lake Geneva team, and just hurdles a man as Mahomes. I thought he's going to crack through that line with that speed. He does have around 83 speed, so a kick return touchdown was not out of the question, but we have a 20-0 game in favor of the home team. 20-0 is looking nice here for Lake Geneva. 12 for 14 for Benjamin Henry, just looking real nice. On the other side, not very pretty there by Kenny Jackson, but still has a half to right those wrongs there. Let's check the rest of these stats here. Kevin Cushing with 2 sacks already. Oh, excuse me. Ronnie Shanahan 3 for 25. Kyle Lemke also has 2 sacks, 6 tackles on the day. Naaman McNamerson 10 for 47. Longest run of 11. Looks like Benjamin Henry has a couple carries there, looking nice. Dane Schmidt looking could be better, but the offense as a whole hasn't really been percolating like it's supposed to. Checking into the receiving side, looks like McNamerson is leading in receptions as well for this Lake Geneva team. So McNamerson getting a lot of work wherever he is. And Sean McGowan 3 for 62. He does have the 2 TDs, so definitely looking nice, I must say. Carl Bringer had that 1 catch there for 31 yards. On the other side, it looks like Mahomes has been held in check for the most part. No catches. Redding does have that catch for 1 for 8, and Shanahan doing what he does, 3 for 25 so far. And on the defensive side, it looks like Jovic there with 4 tackles, 1 sack. 1 tackle for loss. That is not the corner, that is the linebacker Carrasco. And let's see, Xavier Ali 1 tackle, 1 deflected pass, and Kyle Bringer is 2 tackles from the strong safety spot. Garrett Evans with 1 tackle, looking okay. And on the other side, Lemke, Sands, Griffin, they all have a sack or at least 1 sack on the day. Eggs Yellow looking nice with 3 tackles. Matt Hammer will also with 3. Not a lot of deflected passes, but you can't really deflect passes if you only give up 2 incompletions, so kind of hard to do. Let's check into the team stats here, and it looks like it's fairly even in regards to the total plays. Lake Geneva does have the edge, but it comes to the total yards, it's all LGU there, 193-33. A lot of sacks so far. East Augusta is currently winning that battle 4-3. And no turnovers quite yet. We still have 20 more minutes in this ball game, assuming East Augusta doesn't find a way to come back into this lead. But right now we have to see what happens. As you could go ahead and throw your 3s in there if you're with me. Shout out to the people in the Discord once again, all of our various affiliates. Make sure you like and subscribe like I always say. Sean McGowan taking that one past the 25 to the 27-yard line, and they're back on offense here. Let's see what they got going on. And Henry's getting sacked again, and it's going to be picked up by Corbin. Looked like that defensive player didn't know it was a fumble, but regardless of that, that is a sack fumble. And Lake Geneva once again getting stopped for the sack. Henry looking, caught by McNamerson, only getting about a yard on that play. 3rd and 18 coming up. Definitely got to work on that protection there. Outside of that, Henry has a time. He's been finding his mark, and Henry's going to look right side, and it looks like it went right past the defensive player, but looks like this is Lake Geneva's worst drive up to this point as we set up for the punt. Carolina once again on the punt, and it looks like the punter's electing not to pick it up, and it's going to roll all the way to the 22-yard line. I'm not really a fan of that one. I would have at least tried to move up the field, but hey, Augusta starts with the football. And here comes Jackson, first pass of the half, going to find Xavier Ubosi, getting that one for the first down, and that's a good start there for the young quarterback, getting that completion, hitting what is open, and not doing too much. 5 wide receiver set coming up here. There's going to be Jackson again under a lot of pressure and almost threw a pick right after that completion. Can't be doing that. 2nd down and 10 coming. Pitch on the right side. Dane Schmidt going to try to take a defender forward. He's going to get around 4. 3rd and 6 coming up. Augusta looking to get their team on the road. They do have Magic Mahomes to the right. Will they try to pass to him? No, they will not. He almost throws another pick there. And I'm honestly surprised he didn't pick that one off. But it is another stop here for this Lake Geneva defense. Booting this one. Looks like, and he cannot hang on to that one. Runs past the ball, and he's just going to let it rock to the 5-yard line. Not the greatest of fields there, but you got to give credit to that punter as well. Looking real nice. Making the handoff is Henry. Left side, and almost throws a pick to Lake Geneva. There's a flag, and it looks like it is on East Augusta. So it looks like they will get a little breathing room. I think he noticed that and tried to take a shot down the field, but it's going to be 1st and 5 coming up here. Handoff here to McNamerson. Tries to take a defender up the field and does just that. Gets the first down. A gain of 8 on that one. Nice shot. Making a handoff is Henryson, and everyone deep, tossing the right side and in triple coverage there. Looks like that defense was not letting that one happen, but it's going to be 2nd down and 10 regardless. Benjamin Henry looking nice so far in this game. In regards to the stats, Henry looking, comeback route. There goes Shepard, and he's going to take another first down play. Down to the 34-yard line. Remember, this started at the 5. But can they keep the drive alive is the question. 14 for 19 up to this point. Another fake, and Henry's just going to go down again with another sack. It's going to be Griffin with number 2. It's going to be 2nd and 15. Henry again, faking the handoff, tossing it deep, and there goes Robert Thump up the middle of the field, and is going to move him inside the 30. And that is just what this offense can do. So many pieces all over the field. He's going to fake it again. Quick pitch to the right side to avoid the sack and gives it back to Thump. He's going to be a gain of around 4. Motioning in Thump under a lot of pressure and sacked again. It's going to be Kyle Lemke with number 3. There's going to be 3rd and 12 coming up. Definitely in field goal range still, but they're looking for some yards here. And there goes Shepard. He's just going to pick it up right off the back end. Had some people going deep and then just had Shepard trail them. And looks like East Augusta could not find a way to stop that play. Lake Geneva is going backwards still with that false start. 1st and 15 coming up right at the 20. Handoff McNamerson shoves one man off, but not the second. It's gonna be 2nd and 14 coming. Pitch right side, there goes Stump, but could not turn up the field. Had to step out of bounds. There's gonna be 3rd and 13 coming. Motion man looking for a man is here, tossing it right side. A nice defense by that safety. I believe that was Eggs Yellow there, deflecting that one. And it looks like Lake Geneva is going to have to settle for another field goal. Kick is up, and kick is barely good there. Looks like it barely dunked off the side, but looks like it's going to be 23-0 in favor of Lake Geneva. Third quarter winding down. Augusta's offense has not shown up like they hoped, but this Magic Mahomes is going to hurdle one guy and fall past the 30. It's going to be down to the 31-yard line. Handoff here to Schmidt. He's got a little room. He's going to take it for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming. Handoff here to Schmidt again, and he's just going to get sniped immediately. It's going to be Cushing on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down coming up. Lake Geneva looking to get off the field. Jackson looking right side and incomplete there. Good job there by this Lake Geneva defense once again with 1 second left in the 3rd quarter. And Lake Geneva trying to keep the streak alive. It looks like it's going to be 7 straight quarters without allowing a touchdown. Here comes Spencer catching it this time, taking it past the 45 to the 46-yard line, and we're going to hit the final 10 minutes of this ball game here. Lake Geneva well in their way for win number 2 on the season. Defense looking stout, offense looking ridiculous. Handoff here to McNamerson. He's not going to get past that first defensive player, but he does get 3, so can't be too mad at that. One more play like that'll get him in East Augusta territory as they motion man that dude into the left side, comeback route, and that is a drop there, as you could tell by the crowd elating to that play. Well, that really wasn't elation, that was groans and disappointments. 3rd and 7. Quick pitch right side. There goes Bringer. Blocks up front. Keeps on running. Takes it into the 25 to the 20. And that's going to get him down at the 17. Setting up 1st and 10. Benjamin Henry. Another motion man. Handoff to the left side. And McNamerson's going down quickly. There goes Lemke once again with the stop. And it's going to be 2nd and 11. Henry under some pressure still finds the homie Andronic, however you say his name, Andro. That's his name, Andro. But that is the fullback / running back there. Just signed onto the Lake Geneva team. Look for a man off the back foot and cannot connect the dots there. A lot of pressure in his face. And it looks like another field goal is going to be forced by this East Augusta defense. Definitely slowing down this touchdown attack here from Lake Geneva, but the points will continue on. 26-0. Carolina getting them on the board once again and trying to get some more points. Sending this one deep. Magic Mahomes looking to the right side and taking that past the 25-yard line as he set up 1st and 10. Five wide receiver set for Jackson, looking for an open man, tossing it deep, and should have been picked again. A lot of gimmies there in this passing attack right now for this Lake Geneva defense. Has not been able to turn it up like they wanted to, but Jackson's going to pass again. Has a man open. He's going to find Shanahan down for the 1st down past the 45-yard line. That's a real good start. Unfortunate for them, that could have been helpful a few quarters ago. It's going to be 1st and 10. Jackson looking again left side and in some coverage there. a lot of deflections, a lot of bodies. It's going to be second down. Handoff here to Schmidt, looking for a man. It's going to be down to the third and six setup here as they hit Lake Geneva's side of the field. They're looking to keep the drive alive though. Quick blitz up the middle. Jackson avoids one, takes off to run, and he's not going to get the first down. A great open field tackle there on the quarterback. It's 4th and 2, and they're going to have to punt again. Don't think they'll go for it. No, they will not. I would definitely go for it in this situation, but they'll take the punt, and it looks like it's barely inside the end zone. Down at the 20 is where LGU is going to start. See if they can close out the game with the shutout on Twitch. Lake Geneva more than likely is going to go towards that run game. They're going to go for the reverse. Got a lot of blockers up front, and McNamerson's going to take it for about 9. Another handoff here. McNamerson falls forward. He's going to get the first down that way. And LGU's on the let it run mode right now. Going to go for the jumbo set. I'm assuming it's going to be a pitch play to the right. Yes, it is. It's going to be McNamerson. And if he had a few more blockers up front, he'd still be running, but he'll take another 8 or so. 2nd and 2 coming. Henry, right side, caught by Brenninger, but they're going backwards, so I'd probably let that be incomplete. Nathaniel Ironsides with the stop, and it's 3rd and 5. Won't be surprised if they run the ball again, but we'll have to see what they do. Yes, they will. The reverse, and he will not make it past that first defender. Nice open field tackle to set up 4th and 3, and Lake Geneva's going to have to punt. Matt Hammer take this one to the left side, and is going to be down at the 20. Here comes East Augusta with possibly their last drive on offense on the game. Doesn't look very pretty in regards to getting the victory, but they're going to toss it deep and almost throws another pick. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. And this is why you upgrade those catching attributes as well. Some of those plays will be interceptions. You never know. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 here regardless. Jackson looking for a man. Right side is open. Cannot connect the dots. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. 4 down territory. Most definitely for this East Augusta squad, who up to this point has only completed 7 catches. Jackson looking left side. And there goes Mahomes running. And he's going to take it inside the 35. Definitely needed that as they set up 1st and 10. That'll definitely help their chances to get into the end zone for sure. East Augusta calling timeout number 1. Motion man keeping it stacked on the left side. Schmidt is open. Going to just take that one out of bounds. Inside the 20 they go. And East Augusta looking for some points here. Definitely need some feel-good points. See if they could try to get it into the end zone. The right side is open, but the pass just so off the mark. Unfortunate there from the quarterback. Just could not line up the dots like he needed to. 9 catches, 25 attempts. It's going to be left side here and deflected. No touchdown on that play. 3rd and 10. Jackson again, left right side, and nice defense once again, as it's now one more play here for East Augusta, assuming they don't get the first down. 4 wide receiver set. Jackson is going to quick throw to the right and just over the head of the receiver, and that's more than likely going to close the deal after a few runs or so. But you could chalk this one up as win number 2 for Lake Geneva. As they pitch it right side, McNamerson shreds one tackle off. He does get back on it and make sure he brings him down, but it's going to be a gain of 3. What can they do here? 19 for 82 on the day for McNamerson on the ground. They're going to give it to him up the middle. He's going to take another carry, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. Handoff again. McNamerson tries to get the first, but just a little shy. Chopped down right at the sticks, and there's going to be a stop there for East Augusta. I'm sure Lake Geneva just going to let the clock ride unless they just go ahead and give it to them. It really doesn't matter. Probably on their side. Nope, they're going to let it run just a little bit. It looks like the Owls will take this victory here. Trying it to the right side. There goes Matt Hammer on the return. He does have a little room. Takes it to the 40. And East Augusta has a minute. So let's see what they can do. Jackson looking right side, caught by Schmidt, first down. They'll need to hurry it up though, as it's only 50 seconds left. They're going to go for the 5 wide here. Jackson looking middle of the field, caught by Mahomes. I don't know if they'll give him the first though. No, they will not. 2nd and 1. They'll have to, nope, they're going to keep their offense on the field, see if they can get the first. They're going to send a blitz. It doesn't quite get home, but they do stop the clock with the throwaway. It's 3rd and 1 coming with 19 seconds left. Right side here, and Shanahan's going to come down with it. They got to spike it really quick. They only have 8 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and they're going to spike it with 1 second left. So this will be their last chance for at least some points. Got 3 wide, 1 tight end set. Motion man, all receivers who Kenny Jackson's left. They're going to elect to go short, and it's going to be incomplete, and that'll be your ball game, folks. Final score is 26-0 in favor of Lake Geneva. Was not the most competitive game in the world, but that does happen in the game of football. And we'll check out these stats in a little bit. Shout out to all of our new players in this game, but let's check out the stats here. Benjamin Henry, near flawless there, 21 for 29, 280 on the day. And Kenny Jackson could have done a little bit better, had a little bit of dropsies from his receivers as well, but he'll end the day with 12 for 33, 163. Checking out the rest of the stats here. Cushing ends the day with 4 tackles, 2 sacks, and 1 tackle for loss. Kyle Lemke forced a fumble there on a sack, so solid job from him. And let's check the team leaders. 21 for 88 on the day for McNamerson. And he also had 5 for 43, so a lot of work there for McNamerson. Benjamin Henry had this carries, 72% for Benjamin Henry, just nice, very nice. Kenny Jackson there, 12 for 33 on the day. Dean Schmidt, 8 for 18. Dexter Jackson. Kenny Jackson had 2 for 9. And on the receiving side, Robert Thump, 5 for 51. Had that big play of 42 earlier, nice job. Kyle Bringer, 3 for 62 on the day. And checking out the other side for East Augusta, Ryan Shanahan, 5 for 49. And Redding with 1 for 8. Magic Mahomes on the day, 2 for 56, looking nice. On defense, Kevin Cushing, 4 tackles, 2 sacks again. The Jovic twins, 6 tackles for, I believe, the corner. I believe that's the corner. Yes, it is. That's a Javita. That's right there. 6 tackles there. And Carasso with 5 tackles, a sack, looking nice. And let's see, Kyle Bringer, 4 tackles. Xavier Ali with 1, but had a lot of pass deflection. Solid job. On the other side, Kyle Lemke ended the day with 10 tackles, 4 sacks. Quentin Sands, 8 tackles, 1 sack. 7 tackles on the day for him. For the other sides, Griffin with 2 tackles, 2 sacks, and Matt Hammer with 5. Nice job there overall. Let's see here. Lake Geneva 60 to 47, 336 to 168 in regards to total yards, but that is mostly because of the rushing game being a lot more efficient on Lake Geneva's side. 10 sacks total, East Augusta at the very least won that battle. And then no turnovers. A lot of chances for turnovers, but did not happen. Had a fumble, but it wasn't recovered by the defense. Also had a few dropped interceptions there, but did not work out in their favor. Let's just go through the rest of the stats here. Make sure I got everybody. Let's see. Jack Zapp with a 1 for 11 catch. Xavier Boosie with 1 for 11 as well. Any drops here? I see no drops, so I think the drop was only on the Lake Geneva side. Kyle Lemke 10 for 4. Quentin Sands 8, doing his thing. Ironsides, here's Egg Yellow. Matt Hammer, see Coltrane there. Griffin doing his thing. Check the rest of them. Jalen Ramsey Jr. is there. And that is all there. Actually, Colt Ward, did not say him. Actually, it's actually working now. Okay, sweet. I did not check this earlier, but looks like you can actually click through the stats now. Going into the return game, Matt Hammer and Mahomes doing their thing. Kicking, doing their thing as well. Anita doing her thing in her return to the CSFA. On the other side, you can see the 126 rating there by Henry. Solid job. Rushing attack right there, looking nice for Namey. Let's see here. Thump doing his thing with McNamerson, both having 5 catches. McGowan had 3 for 62, had the touchdowns earlier. And actually that was Sean McGowan with the drop, as you can see. Carl Bringer 3 for 62. Shepard 3 for 36. Rage 1 for 25. Andrew Androjanic with 1 catch for 1 yard. Then Chavita with 6. Carrasco with 5 and a sack, like mentioned earlier. 2 sacks on the day for Cushing. Solid job. Kyle Bringer with 3. Kyle Bringer with 4. Jordan Dean with 3. Garrett Evans on the day only had 1 tackle. Let's see who else is here. Anthony Spencer had 1 tackle, a lot of pass deflections. So he had some opportunities to get some picks. Just got to keep on updating. Xavier Ali, same thing for you. A lot of opportunities did not work out. And let me see what the rest of them are at. I think that's all of them. Yep, that is all of them for users. Good job. Anthony Spencer, almost 18 on the return. McGowan only had 1 return all day. It was for 24 yards. And perfect on the day for Carolina. So we could go ahead and wrap this one up here. We have a big set of games coming for us for the USFA, so make sure you watch out for that. We already seen Huntington Beach versus Charlotte. If you did not see that game, I recommend you watching it. It was a fun one. If you like defense, all the good stuff. But hey, we're going to keep it moving. We're probably going to start off with Pittsburgh at St. Louis. That's probably going to be the game that we start out with tomorrow. And then to close it out, what better way than the United Bowl rematch, man? Tacoma versus Arizona in Arizona is going to be a fun matchup. Both of these teams a year after they got everything taken care of for the off season. Can't wait to see how these two teams turn up and do their thug thizzle. But outside of that, we could wrap this one up tonight. Right over 55 minutes on the video. So thanks again for stopping by and checking us out. Make sure you get on the field like we always say. And let's get to this money.